Hey, what's up guys? Double Sub in here, ready to play another game of Civilization 6. Welcome back to the adventure. I just want to say how grateful I am to every single one of my subscribers, every returning viewers. If you want to support this channel, please hit that like button and leave a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this one, hit subscribe. As well, I would like to mention that we've been having technical difficulties, so unfortunately, we will not be enjoying today's video with game audio. Thank you for your patience. This problem will be resolved by the next series. Last episode, we managed to completely decimate Gilgamesh's empire. We've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities from him. He has his 6th city here. I'm not really planning on taking this city. I don't really want this city from him. Well, what I want is I want peace. And if I try to get peace with him, he's unwilling to take peace. I've also been roped into a little bit of a military emergency here. It looks like Saladin and Movember are against me right now, which is kind of unfortunate. So if I try to make peace with them, looks like Movember wants 33 gold per turn, which is actually quite a lot. I don't know if it's worth it. I'm hoping that my grievances will just like kind of drift away and then they'll just stop wanting to be at war with me. What about Saladin? Yeah, he's willing to go for peace for 44 gold per turn, which is, you know, I don't know. I guess it's fine. I just wish I didn't have any grievance. Like, I guess what I wish is I just wish they didn't have grievances against me. But it is what it is. So what we got to do is we're gonna try and build up Gilgamesh's empire a little bit here. He seems to have settled quite a few cities off rivers, which is kind of annoying. But at least he's got an aqueduct here. But he's got no aqueduct in here. His capital is actually pretty good. It's got the Kilwa. So the main reason why we went to war with Gilgamesh is because we wanted the Kilwa. We were building the Kilwa. We lost the Kilwa. Now we took the Kilwa from Gilgamesh. I'm not interested in being at war with him anymore. But the big question is, like, what direction are we going to take this empire now? Like, are we going to go? I mean, we're not going for a culture victory because we're probably going to lose. It's turn 154. I guess we are 2nd place, which is actually bananas. We might be able to pull off a culture victory. We might be able to. We're not playing with the monopolies and corporations, so it's not going to be like as easy as we all think. But it's very possible that we can actually pull this off. We're going to need some food in here because we're taking a bit of a food penalty from amenities. So probably picking up a granary in here would be healthy. Maybe working tiles with more food. Doesn't look like there are more tiles with more food. We're going to grow to this horse tile, which is going to be really, really good. But not a bad idea to pick up a granary plus 1 food. And we could do a little bit of chopping right here to get that online a little bit sooner. So the question is, what do I do with my military? Do I turn it against Movember? I mean, Movember does have some pretty nice wonders, if I may say so myself. He's got the Oxford University, which is, you know, now that I'm thinking about it as well, it's also not the worst idea that we can pivot to a science victory, no problem. I mean, we're only making 135 science. Philip is making 244. Nobody's researched rocketry as far as I can see. No. Movember is actually winning scientifically, which is, oh yeah, look at his science. Wow, Movember is actually killing it. So maybe killing Movember, our biggest threat, is what we want to do. The only problem is like how far technologically is he? I mean, we are 31 techs. He's got 42, so he's 11 technologies ahead of us. Which tells me he's probably got field cannons by now. Probably close, like he's probably got line infantry. He's probably like in this area. Let me check here. Movember, modern era. Oh my God, yeah. So he's researched some techs in here. So something to keep in mind if I am going to go to war with him. If I was going to make war viable as well, I'd need to pick up like metal casting, pick up some bombards. I think I have nationalism, or no, I'm working on nationalism, so I'll be able to start combining units here pretty quick. He's got quite a lot of these encampments all around. I don't think we have a single encampment, do we? No, so we're not making great general points, which is not great. It would be nice if we can pivot potentially to a diplomatic victory, but everybody hates our guts, and we're actually losing Diplo favor at this point. We did build the Ancestral Hall and the, not War Department, what is that one called again? The Grandmaster's Chapel, I think it's called. Yeah, Grandmaster's Chapel, so we can purchase military units with faith. So that's actually working for us. And we have actually a perfect religion to go to war as well, because part of our religion is crusade, and then we can use that to get +10 combat strength. So we might be up for a little bit of a war here. So not a bad idea to maybe divert our military over in this direction. I would like to upgrade my trebuchets into bombards if I can before I do send them over to get killed. So I think for now, we're just going to, heal up our units, upgrade our units, do what we can. What kind of government do we have right now? We have professional army, which makes a lot of sense. So I can actually upgrade this guy to a musketman, no problem. We're gonna heal up our guys, and we'll let this military emergency just kind of melt away a little bit. I don't know if we're gonna go to war, but it might be a viable option, especially since Movember is our biggest threat. But it also would be nice to just pivot to something, like pivot to culture, pivot to diplomacy. Now, if I'm going to pivot to diplomacy, I got to start thinking about where am I going to build the Statue of Liberty. I'm finishing up this trader. Maybe I'll build the Statue of Liberty in Ispahan, or I can build it in Agmatana, because we're making 22.5 production, 30 production up here. So yeah, this is the city where I want to build it for sure. So maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll pivot towards a diplomatic victory. That's kind of what I was thinking in the beginning anyway, because they seem like a pretty good diplomatic and cultural civ as well. We are ahead diplomatically as well, and we've chosen the pagoda as our fourth and final building for our holy sites. And we're just going to continue to settle the world literally everywhere that we possibly can. That's exactly what we've been doing. We're working on a monument in here, which is fine. I'd like to pick up a harbor in here as soon as I can. We do have access to a governor, Reina, because we fully promoted her with the contractor promotion, which is excellent. So now we can buy districts with gold. So I think what I was thinking in here was I'm waiting for a little bit of gold so that I can purchase this commercial hub. And that commercial hub is going to cost me 1,030 gold. And there's really nobody that wants any of my stuff. Everybody's kind of mad at me. It would be nice to kind of rectify everything, but everybody's still mad at me. We'll sell a little bit of this niter, I think, and a little bit of the iron, even though we're using the niter to upgrade our guys into bombards. We're gonna recollect some of that niter real quick, I believe. Or do we not have niter mines? There you go. Okay, so we do have one under the Petra. And we're getting 6 per turn. Yeah, okay. We're safe to sell them off for a little bit. That's fine. Let's pick up a Pyrodesia here. I want to put another one there. It's going to cost me quite a lot of gold to buy that tile, so I'm actually not even going to bother. We can... Why don't we send a builder here? We'll get that Pyrodesia online. We got another builder here. We can start putting in some of these beautiful, beautiful Petra mines. We could do a bunch of chopping in here and get some... This city needs housing. I'm surprised I didn't go for the granary in here right away. Yeah, the city needs housing. So why don't we'll finish the harbor. We'll pick up the granary after. So why don't we head over here? Maybe we can chop out the granary with some of these woods. And yeah. Managed to settle the Cliffs of Dover as well, which is really nice. And you know what? It would be nice to actually repair this holy site, because this holy site does mean a lot of production. 14 turn repair. Jesus Christ, dude. What is that? That doesn't even seem right. No, we'll finish the Ancient walls. We'll see what we can do for production in this city. I don't know what we finished. I think we're repairing something in here, perhaps. I don't even know. Why don't we pick up a monument? Why don't we pick up a granary? We finished the consulate in here. I think we picked up, yeah, we picked up the diplomatic whatever so that we could pick up the chancery. It'll take 7 turns. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to save my money strictly for districts and upgrading units. We're going to build the Statue of Liberty right there. Start working on that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we still have a monumentality, which is excellent. So we can actually come into the city because Magnus is settled and we can just start purchasing settlers with faith, which is incredible. And we're just going to continue to settle. We're going to mass settle this entire map. We got a trader here. I'd like to trade for production. I want to trade for production. I might actually get a trade route in Tushba as well because I want the city to grow. And we're doing a lot of internal trade routes right now, which is not really like, you know, aligned with a culture victory. But, you know, I feel like Persia's internal trade routes are just like incredible. So that's mainly the reason why I'm doing it. This city seems to be struggling with food, but it's not. Where is it getting all its food from? It must have a, okay, let's switch off the commercial hub. Let's pick up the lighthouse. It must have a granary. It does seem like it would have a little bit of a problem with food. I am going to pick up the Cahokia Mound. I want to increase my amenities in a bunch of my cities. We'll convert. We got Joe Exotic's Mojo. We're going to chop out this, whatever that was. Those were walls. I meant to chop out the granary over here. That was a mistake on my part. Not a big deal. We'll place a Pyodesia. I was going to place a mine here, but the Pyodesia just seems amazing. Little bit of extra production for the city. Some food. It's working. A lot of food tiles, even though it doesn't have to. So we could switch things up. Yeah, this city's working on unimproved tiles, which is a mistake. We got to get some more tiles in the city. We could place more Pyrodesias for it to work. Maybe a Pyrodesia right there actually might not be a bad idea. Not a bad idea to go through your cities once in a while and just double check to see like what tiles it's actually working. Looks like Nalanda's against us. So if I double check, I can see like I'm working this reef, which is like a high food tile. It wants to work this. It's actually not a bad idea that it works this because we're still getting plus 2.5 food. So this is like better production. And then this is just like a small optimization that you can do. Like just kind of go through your cities, just double check what it's working. This has 2 population. It's working a Pyrodesia, extra gold, extra culture. This is fine. I'm okay with this. I might like put a mine here and have it work this so that it has extra production. So it's not a bad idea to pick up like a builder in here. Matter of fact, maybe what I'll do is I'll send this builder over there because this city does need production because I want to fix that holy site, no problem, or right away. We have incredible amounts of food. This city's going to grow very, very quickly. I don't mind it working these tiles. This city's working some production, which is smart. And then we're also working some of these like food, science, culture, faith. Sounds good to me. This city has incredible production. It has decent amount of food. It has a decent amount of housing. Working on these mine tiles is pretty good. If anything, I would maybe put a mine here and then have it unwork the farm and then working this tile over here for some extra production. So maybe what I'll do is I'll get a builder. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'll get a builder up there. The city has lots to work, so that's fine. Let's get a builder over here and we will, that's it. We're going to get a mine there. And then, so this city's got lots of tiles to work. So maybe in Halicarnassus, what I could do, instead of working these tiles, I can swap like a couple of these tiles and then we can work like high gold instead of like this food tile. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So a little small optimizations here and there. We're continuing to build trade routes. I do want to build a trade route in this city where we're building the chancery because I want to get some extra food, extra production. I want that city to grow nice and big because it's a super productive city. Sasa is finished a trade route. I think we can build one more, or we must be building it somewhere else. Yeah, we must be building it somewhere else, which is fine. Not a bad idea to pick up some spies. And we do have room for another district in here. Now that district, I am planning to build theater squares in case we do go culture route, which is cool if we do it. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just build it in here. 12 turn district in here wouldn't be so bad. You know what? Screw that. Let's pick up the shipyard. Hey, what's up, guys? Just checking in to see how you're enjoying the video. If you like this video, please hit that like button and leave a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this one, hit subscribe. Let's pick up the shipyard because we need that extra production. I'm going to sell off some luxuries, buy that commercial hub. So that's done. And then what I can do is I can switch Reina in here. And then we'll buy the theater square. Unless there's a better place to buy a district, which is like pretty much any newly settled city is a better place. So if I settle the city here, maybe what I want to do is I want to throw Reina in there so that I can buy the harbor immediately. We'll start working on a granary now. We need to send a military unit over here to clear this because this is going to be a bit of a problem. We have more settlers on the way. I'm going to send a caravel over there too to give that city some combat strength in case there is a unit. And I can even go as far as maybe even purchasing a unit with a little bit of faith, like pick up a pikeman, pick up a man-at-arm, maybe even pick up a crossbowman. Doesn't look like there's anything in there right now. So let's pick up a man-at-arm. We'll clear that out. And these guys really want more money. That's fine. Everybody's mad at me. Extra grievances against us. Why do they have grievances? City is occupied. So they're mad because we're occupying Gilgamesh's city. So that's a problem, but that's okay. So we finished another builder. More production, the better. I'm going to trade with Christina. International trade route. It had 2 production. It had lots of gold. I can't build a Pyrodesia there. Oh, okay. City's working improved tiles. The city's also working improved tiles. This city could use a builder down here. So why don't we send him down? We'll deal with this. So owning 2 crossbowmen will boost metal casting. So what we'll do is we'll just upgrade a couple archers. And if I'm going to pick up some archers, it's going to be in the most optimal place. The city's pretty protected by caravels, so I'm not worried about that city so much. Why don't we pick up a crossbowman here? And I think that is one of our only other archers, isn't it? Oh, there's another archer here. Actually, yeah, we'll pick up the crossbowman here. Boosting metal casting. Now we can switch off of this. Excellent. Maybe we pick up ballistics, pick up some field cannons, cuirassiers, you know, to kind of help us into the war, or maybe we decide we want to pivot towards industrialization. Let's double check to see what our suzerains are right now. So we have Namadal, which is super strong. I want to pick up Bologna, no doubt. Matter of fact, maybe that's what we do with one of our trade routes. We actually have a trade route right here. We just have to choose a route. So I must have put him asleep because we lost something earlier. So why don't we send this trade route over to, I would like to send it to Bologna. And it looks like I have a trade route from this city and the capital city going to Bologna. So if I send one from Hagmatana, we should get another envoy with them. And then that'll give a suzerain of them. What other suzerains do I want here? So we have Nagazgarmu, Brussels, Cahokia, Namadal. I want Bologna. We have a science city state already as well. So once we pick up Bologna, that'll be 15% boost in science across our empire. We want to think about a second cultural city state for 15% boost across our entire empire for culture. And I think it's going to be Antananarivo. Antananarivo's abilities are super powerful. Having suzerainty of them, your civilization gains plus 2% culture for each great person that it has ever earned. Now, the only problem is I kind of have to go past these guys a little bit. So it would be nice to have peace with Movember for now. And, you know, if I really think about how much they're asking for 34 gold per turn, which isn't like terrible. It's not terrible. So why don't we get peace just for peace of mind? And then I'll pick up a trade route. I wanted extra food in here, but you know what? I think having suzerainty of Antananarivo is really important. They want me to recruit a great general. You know what? No, I'm going to trade for food in here, right? Because I wanted food. Let's get food. We'll just have to pick up more trade routes somehow. So with metal casting finished, I do want to pick up siege tactics for the ability to build Renaissance walls, and I also want to pick up printing for the ability to get double tourism on great works of writing. Not only that, but it increases your diplomatic visibility against other AIs. So, okay, how's this city doing for food? We're doing all right. We can just start putting farms everywhere. This guy's good. We'll send him north. You can defend a little bit. I'll step here. We'll chop this. And I'm going to pick up a monument. I should have picked up a better unit to clear this. Gonna take a while for musketmen to get up there. Chop out bananas for a little more population. Oh yeah. So what are we working here for tiles? This is fine. This city needs help. Let's get a mine here. Boom. This city needs a little bit of help now. It's got little food. Let's pick up a mine for some extra production. So another barb camp over here. Maybe what I'll do is I'll send some caravels over here to kind of protect the waters. Okay, so he took a major hit on me, but he actually hurt himself more, which is perfect. Maybe what I'll do is I'll fortify here and we'll come over here. We'll chop that. No problem. Now we really need to pick up a direction. So if we decide to go so here's the problem with going cultural for me is we don't really, I mean, I guess we can start making tourism from some of these paradisias once we pick up flight, which is what we're going to want to do is pick up flight because then we can start making extra tourism from it. That's fine. Not a bad, not a bad gig. It's just the fact, like when I look at some of these tiles, I mean, I guess we could place some national parks in some of these places. I mean, we can't put one there, but I mean, I could put one here. No problem. Just that there's not a lot of appeal in some of this, right? You can't really put woods and desert, which makes total sense. We could start placing national parks like on this little island here, which is fine. That would increase the culture, perhaps. I'm taking -5 Diplo favor from occupying original capital's penalty, and then I'm taking a -6 excess grievance penalty. For civics, why don't we go in the direction of picking up mass media and conservation? So we'll start with colonialism, finish the theater square in here. We're going to pick up an amphitheater. I thought, didn't we have? Yes. Okay, so there's 100% production towards theater square districts and buildings, which is massive. So we really want to pick up amphitheaters. We want to pick up anything. Like if we have one of those things, we need to pick them up. So let's pick up ancient walls. We got a builder in here. We want to continue to work, improve tiles. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll put a fishing boat there. Commercial hub for some extra gold. Not a bad idea. Why don't we start working on ancient walls? We got 3 turns until Reina is settled. And we do have another governor title. Not a bad idea to promote Pingala with researcher because we're struggling with science. We're not really struggling with science, but we're low on science. I'm going to upgrade this guy into a bombard. Oh, we need some more niter. What we need? We need the retinues card. I should have switched the raid card out, put the retinues card before I upgraded that guy into a bombard. So that was my mistake. Not the end of the world. We still have veterancy because we're working on a lot of harbor stuff. Scripture is great. Public works is great. Triangular trade means a lot of gold. Naval infrastructure is actually very interesting to me as well. Once we pick up shipyards, so we're fine with this building or this setup. Not a bad idea to ask one of these people, see if they're willing to sell me a little bit of niter. Like perhaps Canada will sell me a little bit of niter. Nope, nobody's willing to sell me niter. Fair enough. I got to remember as well that a lot of these units are not mine. I did levy a whole bunch of these guys. So there's Bologna. Boom. That gives me suzerainty of them. Excellent. So I'm getting +1 great person points on my districts, which is massive. This guy is not attacking me yet, which is annoying. Put a commercial hub here. Boom. Build it. I got to piece out Saladin, I think. I think it's worth it. 36 gold per turn. It's a lot of gold, but I just don't need it. I just don't need the war. A little bit of extra production in this city as well. I'd like to unwork the food. Yeah, because we're not working it in the capital, so let's unwork the food. More production, please. Just like that. That's fine. Okay, perfect. So he just killed himself on us. So over here, I'm going to clear this out. We got ourselves another great admiral. Perfect. Speaking of perfect, let's pick up another settler. I'm going to keep settling. Head north. Where do I want to settle here? There's something here. There might be like a small lake, it looks like. So let's go check that out. Finish the ancient walls. Let's pick up medieval walls for now. Or you know what? Let's spend a little bit of time picking up builders. We gotta retool this whole place. We're gonna pick up a bombard. Boom. I think that's it. Oh no, there's another guy here that I want to turn into a bombard. We should start combining units as well here pretty quick. That's not a terrible idea. I don't like the idea that it's working this tile over this tile. So let's start doing that. More production. Let's get that online. We could build a bunch of mines in here. We're still working that food tile. Did we just grow? We must have just grown. I want to stay with production. I want the city to work production. Let's get some Cahokia mounds down. Chop this out for a little bit of gold. Let's get some fishing boats down. What's this guy? Francis Drake instantly creates a privateer. 50% bonus from plunder. So throw him over here. So there's an aid request. Definitely going to vote this up. This is an opportunity to pick up 2 Diplo victory points. So yes, definitely vote this up. So it passed. I got to start thinking as well. Maybe it's time to pick up pagodas in some of our cities. Looks like the Swedish Empire is making a crazy amount of Diplo favors. So we finished the market. Let's pick up a shipyard. Extra production. I want to pick up shipyards in all my cities. Extra 2 envoys. I want to plug in Diplomatic League if I can. Put a couple of envoys in Antananarivo. Make them count as 3. Just going to leave these boats here just to guard. And I can even combine the 2. Extra food, extra production. What is the city really being used for? We have a theater square. We have the ability to pick up a pagoda. We might not even need this trade route in here. So maybe what we do is we use the trade route to get an envoy with Antananarivo. Francis Drake giving me a privateer instantly with a promotion. Combine these 2 because they're both mine. So we got printing, we got siege tactics. We can pick up flights so that we can make extra tourism from our pyrodesias. So why don't we go ahead and pick up astronomy. Now, if we pick up artillery, fortification health 400. So they have modern defenses. I mean, it's possible. I mean, we could, in all honesty, go to war with the rest of the world. But we were building the University of St. Cour in here, if I remember correctly, but I guess we never finished it. We could try for that. That would actually be a really good wonder to have in this city. So why don't we go ahead and try for it? I'll try and beef up the production in here as much as I can. Reina has finally made it in here. So why don't we go ahead and try and pick up enough gold? We'll sell our luxury resources where we can to Canada and to Saladin. Perfect. We're going to buy a harbor right here. Boom. So that's done. Switch off the ancient walls. We'll start working on a lighthouse immediately. So what I might as well do is just use Reina, put her into Zranka, trade to Antananarivo for a little bit of gold, an extra envoy. I was going to wait until I had Diplomatic League plugged in, but that was a little bit of a mistake. And then once we pick up colonialism, we'll have enough envoys to grab suzerainty of them. I would like to improve my relations here. And it looks like we're gaining -7. Like we're dissipating -7 grievances per turn. So it's going to take me about 12 turns to have equal, like level grievances against Mavemba. We're still at war with Gilgamesh. So obviously this isn't dissipating. I would really like it if you just forgot about the war there for a second. But I guess what we could do is we could attack. We could attack these guys and potentially they'll forfeit. So maybe that's what we do. Maybe we do attack their last city and then potentially they'll forfeit. So there's colonialism, which gives us access to 2 envoys. I'm going to put one in Antananarivo. That's going to give me suzerainty of them. That's going to increase my culture to 312 culture, which is incredible. Why don't we go ahead and pick up natural history, and then we'll pick up conservation or mass media. And then we'll want to pick up ideology, maybe democracy, and maybe start trading with some of our suzerains. We finished the chancery. Let's pick up a pagoda. We are making +1 diplomatic favor per turn. We finished the amphitheater in here. I'm going to pick up an archaeological museum. Ancient walls done. Let's pick up a pagoda. I want to increase my diplomatic favor per turn. I could trade with Namadal if I'd like. I don't think I need to trade with Namadal because I have suzerain of them. So if I'm looking at my suzerains, I have one industrial. I have one industrial. Ooh, picking up Auckland would be crazy. And they're actually not that far away from us. So maybe what I want to do is I want to transfer this guy into here. I want to get a boat in here, like fast. And if I could pick up like a little bit of extra gold, maybe sell some horses, maybe sell some iron. I could pick up a quadrarine. I'll use that quadrarine. I'll send him over here. Probably should have picked up that quadrarine in Sparta, but that's fine. We're going to disperse this. Excellent. Boosted flight. Perfect. This builder's not really needed in here unless I want to chop out some woods, which I probably will. Wait until I have a little bit of extra gold. And, all right, so here's what we do. We'll start taking shots on Quiche. Start weakening them. Kind of make them sweat a little bit. Pick up some amenities. We'll chop this out. Grow the city. The city has room for another district. We have a theater square in here. Maybe pick up a harbor in here for some extra trade route stuff would be fine. We could pick up a trade route right here. Or not a trade route. A harbor right here. Place it down. We'll finish the pagoda first. We are going to want to beeline sanitation. Picking up the Orzagaz would give us a lot of diplomatic favor if we are going for a diplomatic victory. So maybe I'll just put this trade route to sleep for now. I'm going to want to pick up another trade route in here. I can trade with Auckland a couple of times. I want to jump on this hill. I want to see. Okay, so it's a lake. That's what it is. I thought maybe it was like the Fountain of Youth or something like that. So maybe what we'll do is we'll settle a city here. It would be nice to settle on the lake, wouldn't it, for that fresh water? The only problem is if I settle here, that kind of knocks out any sort of potential over here. But then if I do decide to go for a culture victory, what I could do is I could settle here. We could put some sort of a national park here. We are playing on a primordial map though. The primordial map, a lot of these tiles will flood, which is fine. But if I'm looking at it, like there's a lot of room for national parks right here. We can build some national parks. We could build, a bunch of paradijas, so on and so forth. So maybe we will settle right there. That's fine. There's a problem over there. That's fine. Let's just continue to take shots on him. We'll just weaken that unit. I'm just going to leave our units here. So if I settle there, national park, I can start getting trade routes with everybody. I can pivot hard into a culture game if I'd like. How hard would it be to get a domination victory? All I would have to do is grab Moreau, Ottawa, which are pretty close to each other, and Mbanza, Congo. I don't know where Cairo is, but I'm guessing Cairo's right here. So I'd have to pivot down, grab that city. Madrid's right here. Stockholm's up there. We almost need like a city pumping out military units. And what we can do is maybe we can take on Congo. I mean, the longer we wait, the stronger they get. They have 45 technologies research. I have 35. I'm making 212 science per turn. If we beeline sanitation and then go for chemistry, pick up research labs, that'll help us catch up. There's the granary in here. Let's start working on a university, or we could. Chichen Itza is still available. This would be a really good city for a Chichen Itza, honestly, because there's a ton of rainforest. Yeah, like if I placed Chichen Itza here and try to chop it out, maybe what we'll do is we'll put Magnus in that city. Only problem is we only have 4 turns left in this era. We'll have just enough time to pick up one settler, but I don't think we need any more settlers. I think we've settled enough cities. I think it's time that we kind of pivot in a direction and pick a direction. And I'm going to wait until to do some chopping. And we're only going to chop woods. So we're going to chop. I'm going to clear this fog of war so that we can get Auckland a trade route, because having Auckland is going to be massive for us. There's natural history, which unlocks our ability to pick up archaeologists. Let's pick up conservation so that we can build national parks. Maybe we will go for a culture victory. I think culture victories are really fun. Okay, so there's our trade route. Let's trade with Auckland. We should be able to trade with Auckland. I'm surprised that we can't. Why can't we trade with Auckland? Is it because we're too far from Auckland? So we got ourselves a builder. So if we do decide to go in a culture victory, actually, let's send this guy over here. We got to clear this out. If we do decide to do that, we got to start placing paradisias like literally everywhere. And then once we pick up scientific theory, we want to pick up flight and see if we can start picking up some culture from our power Dijas. Speaking of, we're going to start working on walls in most of our cities. I'm going to put an envoy into Auckland. I can switch out the retinues card, professional army. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in the Limes card. Limes is great. Triangular trade, extra gold. Scripture's great. Not bad. We will. What was that card I was just thinking about? Oh, Diplomatic League. We're going to plug Diplomatic League in. Boom. We're going to put an envoy into Auckland. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. And you know what? Let's double check to see what our great works look like. So we're short relics. It would be nice to fill our stuff up with relics. A couple of amphitheaters. We need 6 great works of writing. So maybe what we'll do is we will pivot to a culture victory. We're going to go into the new deals. We're going to go purchase. I'm going to go great works. I'm going to go writing. And he's my biggest competitor, Mavemba. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy great works of writing off him. And he's not willing to sell me anymore. Who's my next greatest competitor? Canada. Canada's my next greatest competitor. So why don't we buy some great works off him? It's going to cost us a little more, but that's fine. And then we'll buy some great works off Saladin. Now our stuff is full. Excellent. What about relics? Mavemba's got a relic for 31 gold per turn. Boom. We're going to buy it. We're going to buy it. And we're going for a culture victory now. I've just decided we are pivoting hard. So let's go for it. Let's do it. Another thing that we should start doing as well is let's get open borders with anybody willing to get open borders with me, right? Like, not a bad idea. I'm not willing to go to war with anybody. So I got open borders with him, not him. Open borders. Boom. He's got grievances against us that will dissipate. I'm just going to continue to take shots on him. I'll take a shot on him, see if he'll take peace. Not willing to take peace. I really don't want to have to kill you, bud. Could do. That's going to take a long time. We got a trade route with Bologna finished. Great. Let's use our trade routes here. I want to get a trade route with Auckland if I can. Namadal, Fez would be really, really good. I got a Garmu, Akkad. Geneva would be really good if I wasn't at war. Tusa, Candy, Namadal. Ooh, we should start picking up some trade routes with some of these science city states. Mogadishu would be really good if we can get one over there. Maybe what I'll do is I'll transfer my trader over to the city as well. Okay, so he's got a field cannon in here now, so that's not fun. Okay, boosted steam power. Let's put it over here. I want to kill this guy. Finished a pagoda. Excellent. Let's pick up walls and literally all of our cities. I need to pick up shipyards in all of my cities. Start saving gold for shipyards. Where do I want to settle? Maybe on the other side of this island. Can I trade with Auckland? No, I can't get a trade with Auckland. I got to get a settler over here, if anything. So I can't trade with Auckland, unfortunately. I can trade with Cahokia. I already have suzerainty of Cahokia. I can't trade with Mogadishu, which is dumb. I could trade with Vatican City. I don't think I'm suzerain of Vatican City. Why don't I just trade from here then? And then we'll do something similar over here. We'll trade from over there. Yeah. So there's scientific theory. We got ourselves a great merchant, Giovanni de Medici. Instantly builds a bank and a market in the district. Bank gets 2 great work slots, which is actually fantastic for our win condition. Perfect. I'd like to clear that out. There's a lighthouse, which unlocks another trade route. Let's pick up ancient walls. I was wanting to place a commercial hub in here. Get as many trade routes as we can get. And we got to start doing international trade routes here pretty soon. Where do I want to do this? So I have Reina in here. I'm going to buy actually a commercial hub in here. I finished the market in here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Insta build the commercial hub. I'll insta build the other thing and we'll be good to go. Trade route with Vatican. Boom. Get another trade route with the Vatican. Boom. That's an envoy. I think we're suzerain of them now. Yeah, we are. Perfect. Excellent. 2 turns until Magnus is ready. Want to settle the other side of this island. I don't really care about this desert island so much, so I'm not going to worry about it. I would like to place fishing boats here, but we have a little bit of a problem. So why don't we spend a little bit of time? Let's pick up a quarry here. And then maybe we'll build some national parks in here. We'll start planting woods everywhere, start making things look a little bit better. Looks like people are getting angry with us because we're causing grievances to somebody. to, what's his name? So we've entered into a normal age. So there it is. Maybe picking up Heartbeat of Steam is what we're going to want to do. Eccentric Conas. Gain +3 error score every time you discover a new continent. That's not going to happen anymore. Reform the coinage. Error score for trade routes. That could be good. Heartbeat of Steam. +1 error score for buildings industrial era or later, which means any building after this line. So like things like factories, coal power plants, stock exchanges, seaports, anything to do with the airdrome. It's hard to say what I'm going to get the most error score from. I mean, it takes a while for a trade route to complete. Like if I look here, like it's 39 turns, 53 turns, 36 turns, 16, 25, 30, 37. So trade routes take a long time. I need to produce a couple of traders. So maybe what we do is we do Heartbeat of Steam. It's fine. We're going to pick up an Ironclad. Perfect. Not bad. Not bad at all. Got an archaeological museum. We could pick up an archaeologist. I think it's time that we start really focusing on picking up those archaeologists. I am going to buy this one commercial hub here. Boom. Insta build a market and a bank. Holy site is repaired. Thank God. So the production in here is just incredible again. We can build a harbor. We should definitely build a harbor. So +4 harbor, which is not bad. This would be a +2, then it would become a +3, and it would give adjacency to the commercial hub. So I think I'm going to do it here instead of there, for the fact that when I do build a commercial hub, it'll give it some adjacency. The appeal in this section of the empire is not great. I can place down woods here. So I think I'm going to use this builder, start placing woods everywhere. We could start using some more holy sites in some of our cities, like a +6 holy site here would be incredible. So maybe we'll slowly start working on that. 2 turns. Yeah, 2 turns on the harbor. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. So you know what? Now that I've chosen a direction, I feel much better. I feel way better about the game because I felt like I was in a bit of a limbo there for a second. Didn't really know what direction I was going, what I was going to do. Maybe we'll settle the city right on the tip here. Take a shot on this field cannon. You come over here. What happened here? Oh no. This guy got killed. I didn't realize he got killed. We're going to grab shells as a promotion. You're going to pick up a quarry. You've inflicted grievances on others, so we hate your guts. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, I see what happened. We lost our levy. That's what happened. Oh, okay. I thought I got killed there for a second. Here, why don't we just continue to take shots on this field cannon? I'm going to bring this guy down to deal with this. It's kind of annoying to have to deal with it. Let's pick up Renaissance walls, literally all of our cities. I want to start picking up shipyards in a lot of our cities as well. And I'm going to start retooling our empire for things like national parks, so on and so forth. Let's pick up I want to pick up a shipyard. Let's work on a market. I'm going to start saving gold. I know that I've been saying that for a long ass time, but we'll start saving gold. We'll buy shipyards, I promise. You can do some chopping. You can start planting some woods next turn. You're ready to do some chopping here, so that's excellent. I want to chop out this Chichen Itza because I think this Chichen Itza is going to be great. What does Chichen Itza do? +2 culture for all rainforest tiles for the city, +1 production to all rainforest tiles. It doesn't increase the appeal of it though. So maybe, do we want to go for Chichen Itza? I mean, we've already started building it, so why don't we just try? We'll have fun with it. Do I want to settle this city? It's not going to increase my ability to win a culture victory per se. I could build a harbor and a commercial hub in here, no problem. And like some water parks and stuff. This guy I definitely want to settle over here. Maybe I could settle a city on this tiny little island and then use this as a bit of a trading post to trade with these guys. Otherwise, Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I really do want Suzerainty of Auckland. So I totally forgot about that we were trying to get Suzerainty of Auckland, one, for the plus 15% production across our entire empire from having a second productive city-state. And two, it's going to increase production on all of our coastal tiles like this. Let's see if it actually works with the mausoleum tiles. Boom. Oh my God. That was a mistake, not having that ready to go. But hey, we learned from our mistakes. Now we are killing it. So we have 2 industrial city-states. We have 1 trade city-state. So we want to pick up a second one. Now, they have a lot of envoys in them, which is annoying. I do want suzerainty of Mogadishu. I have 6 envoys, actually, which is insane. We have diplomatic league in, too, so I can grab suzerainty of them. No problem. So, yeah. So, we're suzerain of Mogadishu. Now, our trade routes can't be pillaged over water, which is the suzerain bonus of Mogadishu. We have access to conservation. Why don't we go ahead and pick up mass media so that we can build the Cristo Redentore, and then we'll start working on the ancient walls everywhere. Let's pick up a lighthouse. Incredible. I can switch Reina to a different city. Not a bad idea, actually. I'm going to put Reina into Taxilla, the city that we're working on. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I'm calling it Taxilla. Actually, I can't put her in there because we're using Magnus's chopping ability. So let's kill the field cannon. Boom. Hurt the city. Attack the city. I just want to scare them. It really, like, dude, like, I don't want to be at war with you anymore. You know what I mean? Like, take the money, man. Like, I don't want to be at war with you anymore, and I don't want to wipe you off the map necessarily, but I fucking will if you test me. Let's kill the pike and shot. Yeah. I want to clear this out. We need a boat. Like, we need a boat down here. That's what we need. Okay, where are we going to settle this city? There's a tribal village there, which is nice. If I want to do some sort of national park play, probably right here. So then I can national park. I could build a preserve here, perhaps. I could build like another preserve from this city here. Boom. Go over there. You're supposed to follow. Privateer's taking a bit of a hit. Catastrophic eruption. We lost a unit. Oh my God. The field cannon got killed. Yes, that is priceless, dude. That is priceless. Okay, so there's our shipyard. I want to pick up a gilded vault. No doubt. I want to start picking up shipyards in a lot of our cities. We can start picking up naturalists if we think we could place a national park. Like right here, this is a national park for sure. So why don't we pick up a naturalist and build a national park? That would be really, really fun. We can start working on picking up shipyards. I think it's about time we plug in some of that naval infrastructure card. Picked up another pagoda. We're going to pick up a harbor. Excellent. The city needs a little bit of retooling. So we're going to, just kind of increase what we can, do what we can. We're going to pick up walls. I have limes in, right? Yep, I have limes in, or limes, however you've decided to say it. We're going to start chopping some of this stuff. Excellent. He's mine, so I don't want to get him killed because he is mine. They're all mine because these guys have all been levied or unlevied. We could pick up I think we're going to focus. Yeah, we're going to focus on national parks. Could start building national parks in here as well. I want to start building some of these units here pretty soon. Frigate can frig off. Wouldn't be so bad to pick up like a caravel. 960 gold's a lot. I could also pick up a frigate. 55 range strength, melee 55 strength, or a privateer. I think we'll go for the caravel. It's pretty cheap. It's a lot cheaper anyway. Our amenities are taking a little bit of a hit. So we want to start thinking about picking up like entertainment complexes and stuff like that as well. We have room for quite a lot of traders, actually. I don't know. Produce trade route. Jesus Christ. We are just falling behind with trade route trade route production. Okay, I'm going to come into the city of Parsa. We're going to swap. Boom, boom. There it is. Excellent. Continue to take shots. You're over here. You take a shot. I really don't want to have to kill you, dude. Like, just take the piece, dude. Like, I don't... Increasing appeal. Excellent. I guess we're making coal, which is great. So we can sell a little bit of coal, get some open borders with our friend over here. Well, he's not exactly a friend, but he's, you know, he doesn't hate our guts. He's actually the only person in this game that does not hate our guts right now, which is, I don't know what to say about that. I'm really pissed about this. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So, okay, so we've won the military emergency out. Gives me a little bit of Diplo favor. Still an aid request going on. I should actually pay attention to this. So if I shoot and shoot, take them down to almost, yeah, to 0 health. Don't want to have to take your city, but if I fucking have to, I will. Let's pick up a Gilded Vault. Gotta save up a little bit of gold here. I keep telling myself that I'm gonna save up a little bit of gold. We pretty much have nobody that we can trade with right now, which is super annoying. We got ourselves a harbor. Maybe we want to plug in logistics so that we can have that extra movement. We can plug out Diplomatic League, obviously. And logistics will give us movement on our builders. We can use those builders to kind of just retool everything. Where is their woods? Woods are right here. Boom. Okay, settle another city. Excellent. The Anashan. Put a harbor here, and then maybe like Theater Square commercial hub. Start with a granary. There you go. So I could probably put another naturalist here, build another national park, which makes me want to put a preserve here if I can get the city to grow big enough. I need to focus on housing in this city as well, because the city has like no source of fresh water because it was settled off fresh water. Boom. Okay, so finally they're going to take peace. Massive. Okay, finally they're going to take peace. So we don't have to stress about it too hard. Well, not that I was stressing about it. What is this? What are you doing? Are you trying something? Because if you're trying something, this is going to be a big mistake for you, my friend. Because I will pivot. Let's heal up. Boom. Do you want to pick up shipyards? We finished the shipyard. This city needed a shipyard. This city should have had a shipyard the whole time because we're producing a wonder. So it's a huge mistake to not... Oh my God. Nobody's got raw gold. Nobody's willing to trade with me. Okay, well, whatever. It is what it is. Let's pick up the Theater Square. I'd like to continue to trade with my suzerains so that nobody can take suzerainty of them. Now, let's just make sure. Actually, trading with Geneva would be really good. It would increase my science by 15% because having the suzerain bonus is plus 15% on science whenever you're not at war. We have Hattusa. We have Bologna. We have Namadol. We have Antananarivo. Auckland. Brussels. Mogadishu. Cahokia. I mean, I guess technically we could grab another military city-state, but we don't really need another military city-state. I would like to have Kandy again, but we don't need Kandy is the thing. So I think trading with the city-states that we care about most. So Geneva would be massive. So let's get Geneva. Let's get Geneva under our belt. It's a very long trade route. So maybe I'll trade from here so it's not so long. Another room for a naturalist. Let's put a national park in here. Here, you're going to chop this out. And you need to come here. Oh, yes. National Park City. Definitely a national park here somewhere. A couple of national parks if we want it. Definitely something here, which makes me want to settle right here, which is really close to this. It's just kind of annoying. But if I settle there, I could place a national park here and here, and then we could even settle another city down here if we wanted to. Oh my God, we got to pick up these builders, man. What are you building? He's building the Orzagaz, which is extremely annoying. So once we pick up flight, I did want to pick up the Orzagaz. Once we pick up flight, Let's go sanitation. There's probably a good chance we're not going to get it, but we might have another Kilwa situation on our hands. We'll see. What I can do is I could bring you in. We will shoot. Boom. Weaken him. This city is ready for a national park. I could do another national park here. No, I can't because there's no city near there, so that's not happening. Never mind. Just talking out of my ass. 1, 2, 3. Not gonna happen. If I get rid of that stone here, I could maybe build a national park right here. So maybe what we'll do is we'll send our builder up there, start planting woods, get ready for that. Forbidden City has been built, unfortunately. Yeah, I feel like they're doing something really stupid here. I mean, I feel like you're making a big mistake here, buddy. And you're making a big mistake as well. So there's +1 error score. I'm going to make sure that I remember this. So I don't want to dump money into it yet. I want to save my money for shipyards. Boom. Picked up a shipyard. Picked up a harbor. City needs a granary. Like it's going out of style. So we're going to pick up a granary. I'm surprised I didn't pick up a granary in here starting out. We're going to pick up a lighthouse. Pick up another lighthouse. Man, our trade route capacity is just going to go through the roof, dude. This city also needs a shipyard. Let's pick up walls in our cities for tourism, passive tourism. What I should be doing in some of our cities is just like spamming out builders. We're making 3 great engineer points per turn. Canada's making 9. Another naturalist. Build a national park. I think we had another one planned here. Actually, I could place national parks in here, so we should probably start spamming out builders here pretty quick. We're working on traders in here. That makes a lot of sense. Shipyard, archaeologists. Yeah, one of these we're gonna have to do. We could build another national park actually right down here. So let's do some chopping. Oh my God, they're gonna settle this, dude. Which makes me want to settle it right now. Because if I don't settle, they're gonna settle. So let's forget this plan. We could still build national parks in here, no problem. That's not a big deal. I'm going to settle in place. I feel like I don't have much of an option. That kind of blocked them. They might have to settle downward. And yeah, so be it. It is what it is. Sorry, buddy. Go for a granary. Let's do some chopping. Oh my God. Okay. Couple of things happened. Couple of things happened here. I don't know if we're gonna get away with a culture victory. What happens if you would send Gilgamesh a friend request now after you're conquered his entire empire before he denounces you? That's... Why don't we give that a shot? Gilgamesh is happy to accept your friendship. Let the world know. Sworn friends. Okay. Good call. Good call, dude. Thank you for that. Never even thought that would work. What about you, Wilfred? I know you're probably not. Respect, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I understand. Okay, so a couple of people declare war on us. Saladin declared war on us, which I don't understand why. He's not, like, near me. He's not near me, like, at all. Christina being at war with us is unfortunate for her. Why don't we just start by taking this city here? And... we can just start purchasing units out of here if we need to. We have a bit of a navy as well we can send down there. Why don't we send our navy ships down there? Yeah, we could do some pillaging here. Oh my God, they don't even have walls. They don't even have walls. Interesting. Levying their field cannon is going to cost me 330 gold. And I could pick up a bombard for 560, and then I could pick up some musketmen. So why don't we do that? We'll grab a couple of bombards, grab some musketmen. We finished the granary in here. Let's pick up a monument. I do want to pick up a harbor. We need to find a new trade route here. Now, I was hoping for international trade routes, but that's not going to happen now. He doesn't want to. He probably doesn't want to trade with me. I'm going to double check that. Trade route that I've got. Oh, he does. He can trade with me. Perfect. Cahokia is actually quite a lot of gold. Namadal. I'm going to put one in Namadal because they're so important to our win condition. Boom. Another national park. Excellent. Ha, me neither. That's why I wondered. Actually, yeah, man, I really had no idea. That was actually a smart play. That was like a big brain move right there. Speaking of, oh my god, did we just grab a relic, dude? On turn 176? Jesus Christ. That's insane. I'm gonna grab this. Boom. 17 turns. I don't want to chop any of the jungle in here because this is going to mean a lot of culture and production. I feel like Mavemba is going to go to war with me as well. Like, he's got a field cannon just hanging out here, which is kind of annoying. I mean, hopefully it's not the case, but kind of feels like it. Kind of feels like it. I wouldn't mind picking up a unit in here as well. Maybe we'll send the man-at-arm up there. I want to pick up these builders. I need more builders. I need a lot of builders. What I need to do is I need to just start pumping out builders. I'm honestly like a little bit sad that everybody's declaring war. I wonder if I pick up an alliance with him, if my grievances against him will lower. Oh yeah, totally go on aid request. I wonder if I'm even able to send money to them. Probably not. I probably can't even send money to them even if I wanted to. We finished the Gilded Vault. We have room for another district. I think it's a good idea to start picking up water parks in some of our cities. This city has a struggle with housing right now as well. So let's pick up a granary. Let's pick up the walls in here. We'll think about a district. We could actually place this theater square in here. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but I think we got to start thinking about some of our amenities here. Let's get some bombards. Let's start moving with the bombards. I could pick up a musketman. Send the musketman up. So I'm glad that I picked up the Grandmaster's Chapel now. I felt kind of stupid afterward because I was like, man, I might not even use it if I end up going for like a culture victory or anything like that. It looks like I'm at war with Fez. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate for Fez. Heal you. You're an armada. You can head to war. You can head to war as well. I would like to trade with these guys as much as I can. I would like to trade with Canada as well for a little bit of extra tourism pressure. Looks like it's all rainforest. I don't see any woods. It's a lot of rainforest. So you know what? We could probably get away with chopping like a little bit of woods. It'd be 82 production. 82 production. That would leave me like a turn almost. Oh, nope. Never mind. We got the Chichen Itza. I would rather chop one rainforest than wait the 17 turns and potentially lose this. So you can see now we're making some pretty good culture and production and stuff like that. So that's incredible. We're going to use that to our advantage. I want to pick up a granary, monument, and a shit ton of builders in here. Okay, there's one builder. We can use those two builders, that's for sure. I'm going to trade with Congo. Boom. Continue to trade with Congo. You're going to sit here. Just about to pick up mass media, so we want to start thinking about where we want to build the Crystal Redentor. We lost Suzerainty of Hattusa, which is a little bit silly. Man, that would have been really nice to use that. Geneva's against us, which is sad. Hattusa is not against us. That's fine. We're going to keep that city. +2 error score. Thank you. Send these guys up. You need some walls. I want to pillage that for gold. We have another governor title. I can promote the Owls of Minerva with indoctrination, which is going to unlock +2 spy capacity, which, by the way, I need to start building spies, and +1 wild card policy. So that's huge. Did I not just do that? Yeah, I did. Perfect. Let's switch up our government. We're doing a lot of harbor stuff, so veterancy is really good to stay in. Anything that we can save on production is massive. I really need to start pumping out more builders. Scripture is great. Anything to do with gold is great. Oh, naval infrastructure, dude. That's exactly what needs to go in. That's exactly what needs to go in. Because now we can get double gold, double shipyard production. So let's think about this. What is the best city to get a shipyard in right now? We have one in here. 2 turns away from picking up the Statue of Liberty. We need one in here. Boom. I'm going to pick one in there. Perfect. There's mass media. I'm going to pick up mobilization. Work on a shipyard. I should start thinking about just kind of pumping out a military as well in some of our cities. So maybe the capital can be used to pump out a bit of a navy. I can send, I mean, these cities aren't, I mean, they are coastal, I guess. They're on the other coast, though. So I need to pick up a bit of a navy in here, or I'd have to send my boats all the way around to deal with this, which is fine. Which is fine. So something to think about. Maybe I want to pick up some frigates in here. Trader. I don't need to trade with Congo every time. I'd like to trade with city-states. We lost Suzerainty of Hattusa, so if I can get one with Hattusa, that would be great. I don't know where Hattusa actually is. The fuck is Hattusa? Way up there, so that's not going to happen. Well, I'd like to trade for gold. Mogadishu is incredible gold, and they can't really pillage my trade route in the water because I'm suzerain of Mogadishu, so that's pretty sweet. Another harbor. I can start thinking about putting Reina in some of these other cities, like Taxila. Actually, I could do that now. Oops, not Pingala, sorry. Reina, Taxila. And then Magnus can go wherever. Doesn't really matter. 37 turns for harbor is a really long time. Hopefully we can chop that out and then plant some woods. Yeah, we're gonna place lumber mills. Oh, they took the builder. Shit. Let's kill the caravel. Boom. Thank you. Are we at war with Yerevan as well? No. Okay, that was somebody else's. So that friendship with Gilgamesh hopefully melts away some of the resentments over here. Let's grab siphoning funds. Let's vote for our religion, the Joe Exotic Mojo, and then definitely want to vote up the literature. We got to start retooling our empire a little bit. One for military gains, and then the other for spy and so forth. Working on walls. Yeah, we're still working on walls in some of our cities. The only reason we're working on walls is because we want to pick up some of these, some of this tourism. Finish the shipyard. I think we're just going to focus on walls. A bit of a national park we can do here. We can do another national park here, except I'm planning to build a little bit of a city here. But if I canceled that theater square, the appealing here is a little bit of a problem, though. Are they going to take? Are they going to try and take this city? This is something that I don't know what these guys are doing, but they're up to something. Maybe I'll start sending some units back over there and see if we can stop them doing whatever they're planning on doing. Finished a builder. Excellent. I do want to build a national park in here. Do that. I want to build a national park up there. Kind of retooling our empire where we can. 10 turns until the aid request is done. We're winning a culture victory, or we're winning culturally anyway. We're winning diplomatically as well. I think I'm going to call that the end of the episode. I appreciate you guys watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button and leave me a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe.